My loved child, I see you in every second, even whilst you're so immersed in your obligations that you don't observe my presence. I see your soul as a delicate flower needing the morning dew to keep away from wilting beneath the tough sun. Just like this, your spirit thirsts for the dwelling water that only I can provide. Without this source of life, you start to dry up, and your essence, which once blossomed, begins to vanish away. I take the initiative to call you, to draw you closer, because what I've for you is so valuable that I don't need you to overlook it. I see you strolling from one thing to any other, constantly busy with such a lot of essential tasks, and I remember that they all have their fee. But for a second I ask you to stop and appearance within. What do you find? Possibly an emptiness which you try to fill with sports achievements and popularity. However, that emptiness, my toddler, can simplest be stuffed by using me with my love that sustains you, nourishes you, and makes flourish again what inside you changed into loss of life at the same time as the sector round you maintains spinning with its demands and expectancies. I'm right here by means of your side, patiently awaiting the moment when you'll recollect me. Now, not because I want it, but because I understand you. Do you need to realize that even if others forget about you, I continually pay attention you, even when your coronary heart strives to delight all of us, frequently receiving nothing in return? I am right here, geared up to acquire each fragment of your interest and go back it to you with love, care, and comfort. The moments while you experience on my own, while loneliness seems to be your most effective accomplice, are not real. That feeling of abandonment is an phantasm created with the aid of instances and the voices of the arena, due to the fact in fact you are by no means alone. I am constantly with you, even when your mind tries to persuade you. In any other case you may not experience my presence every second. However, it is there like a gentle breeze that touches your face, silent but constant. So I tell you, don't strive so difficult to thrill others. Do not worry about falling into all and sundries properly graces, because what the sector gives is fleeting and soon fades away. The promises made through people can disappear like mist inside the morning sun, but my promise to you is everlasting. I'm the one who will in no way fail you, who will continually be here, prepared to aid you irrespective of what takes place round you. There are individuals who have their frustration bitch approximately me. They are saying I have let them down, that I did not solution their prayers the manner they predicted. However, apprehend this: once I don't provide you with what you ask for, it is due to the fact I have something better reserved for you. It's now not a rejection but a protection, a care that is going past what you could see or apprehend. On the second I recognize that, often you look around and see that the arena judges you by means of appearances, and even individuals who understand you cannot understand why you stroll with such peace for your coronary heart. It's as though a mild shines from you even in moments of adversity, and this puzzles folks that watch you from a distance. They cannot draw close how you could remain steady, happy, and at peace even while the whole thing round you seems to be falling apart. But what they don't see, and what you could even neglect in moments of weak spot, is this energy. This mild would not come from you but from me. It's miles, my love, that surrounds you, that sustains you whilst the entirety else fails, even inside the darkest nights while you experience the weight of the arena to your shoulders. I am the only who lifts you, who offers you the power to move on. Do not count on others to recognize this. No longer everybody is ready to comprehend the depths of the affection I've for you. Some prefer to spend their strength envying what they see in you in preference to looking for the supply of that peace, but don't let that influence you. Do not follow the paths they tread, nor lose yourself in alliances that draw you far away from me. Sit at my desk and I will give you the suggest you need. Walk beside me and I will show you the manner that ends in real happiness. When whilst the weariness of existence weighs down on you, and also you experience that the battles of every day have worn you out, remember that I am here waiting for you with open fingers. Each day is a new possibility to find in me the relaxation you need. The renewal of energy is a way to permit you to hold going whilst night time falls and also you retreat. Permit your final notion be of me and I will come up with the peace you've been looking for. Because the dawn breaks and also you open your eyes to a new day, I'm there waiting via your facet. The first mild of day is a reminder of the affection I've for you, a love that shines brighter than the morning sun and warms your coronary heart even before you step out of mattress. This love isn't always just a feeling, it is the very force that sustains you, that lifts you up while you feel weak and offers you the courage to stand. Something comes your way each breath you take, each step you make is infused with this love. It's the quiet energy that consists of you through the day, the invisible shield that protects you from the cold winds of doubt and fear. And whilst the arena feels heavy on your shoulders, recognize which you don't bring it. By myself I am with you, sharing the burden, easing the load and guiding steps even whilst the path appears doubtful as you go about your day. You could come across challenges, situations that test your resolve and your religion, but recall this: you're never really on my own. In these moments I'm there beside you, whispering words of encouragement, reminding you that you are stronger than you observe, that with me you can conquer something. It's like a tune that performs softly inside the background, a melody that reassures you even when the noise of the sector attempts to drown it out. The love I have for you is sort of a lighthouse on a stormy night time, a beacon that courses you appropriately through the tough seas of existence, regardless of how darkish it receives, irrespective of how fierce the storm. That mild never wavers, it remains consistent, a consistent reminder that you are loved, that you are cared for, and that no matter what takes place you'll usually have an area of shelter in my fingers. In order you stroll through nowadays, let this love be your manual, permit it be the compass that directs your movements, the foundation upon which you build your mind and selections. And whilst the day draws to a close and you return to the quiet of your own home, permit the peace that comes from understanding your love by using with the aid of me. Fill your heart in the one's quiet moments whilst the global slows down, and also you discover yourself on my own. Together with your thoughts, let my presence be the consolation that soothes your soul while you lay your head on the pillow. Allow the closing element you listen be the gentle whisper of my voice, telling you which you are loved, which you are loved, and that irrespective of what the next day brings, I may be there by your aspect, geared up to stroll with you each step of the way. While the first mild of morning touches your face, it is a gentle reminder that every day starts off evolved with a promise. This mild, gentle but unwavering is a mirrored image of my love for you, a love that greets you before you even open your eyes. It's far a love that renews itself with each sunrise, a love that is as consistent as the turning of the earth, yet as fresh and new, because the sunrise is you upward push and begin your day. Recognize that this love isn't only a distant idea, it smiles, the very breath that fills your lungs, the heartbeat that beats in your chest. It smiles, the quiet power that supports you in methods you might not even comprehend, guiding your steps with a grace that you could regularly take for granted. It smiles there within the moments of Silence inside the pauses between thoughts. Within the stillness that lies below the noise of your each day lifestyles all through the day you may face many demands, many voices calling in your interest, but inside the midst of all of it, remember that there may be one voice that speaks to you with a love this is deeper and more enduring than anything the global can provide. It smiles, the voice that calls to you from the quiet places of your heart, reminding you that you are never alone, which you are held in a love that is unshakable and genuine, even when the arena seems overwhelming. While the challenges you face appear too awesome, my love stays your regular. It is like the roots of an exceptional tree, unseen, but holding you company, providing you with the stability you want to face tall towards the storms of lifestyles, regardless of how fierce the winds. Know, remember how heavy the rain, you may not be moved because you're anchored in my love as you pass through your day. Permit this love be the foundation upon which you construct your lifestyles. Permit or not, it's the source of your energy, the well from that you draw your braveness and resolve, whilst others around you falter or fail. While the sector appears unsure and complete of doubt, you can stand company because you already know that you are cherished with a love that does not change, a love that is everlasting. And when the day is performed, while you've got given your fine and perhaps even extra than you concept notion, you should come return to this love. Let it be the area where you find rest, where you lay down your burdens and permit yourself to be renewed. Just as the night sky is lit with the aid of the stars, so too is your soul illuminated by using my love, a mild that shines even in the darkest moments, reminding you that you are by no means past the reach of my care. Recognize that this love will watch over you. It will guard your goals and hold you secure via the night, and whilst you wake again, it'll be there waiting to greet you with the equal warm temperature and tenderness, ready to carry you through whatever the new day may additionally bring. My love for you is infinite, and it is yours to hold on to now and usually understood. I'll retain with the next block of chapters, ensuring that the transitions are seamless and the rhythm stays fluid and attractive. The phrase count number will also be carefully managed because the night time deepens and the global around you grows. Nevertheless, my presence will become even greater, tangible within the quiet of the night. Whilst the distractions of the day have faded, you may hear me greater. Truly, the darkness some distance from being something to fear is like a gentle blanket that wraps around you, allowing you to rest within the expertise that I am with you, looking over you as you sleep. Your sleep is not only a time of relaxation in your frame, it is also a time while your spirit can locate renewal as you dream. Permit your mind be packed with the peace that comes from understanding you are loved beyond degree. My love is like a gentle breeze that whispers via the timber, soothing your soul and bringing you comfort. It incorporates with it the promise of a brand new day, a sparkling begin, and the warranty that regardless of what you face, you do now not face it by myself. While the morning comes again and you open your eyes to the mild of a new day, take into account that this mild is an image of my love shining into every corner of your life. It illuminates your route, guiding you via anything challenges you may come across, simply because the sun rises each day without fail, so too does my love for you remain constant and unwavering as you step into the day. Bring this love with you, permit or not, it's the armor that protects you from the harshness of the world, the shield that guards your coronary heart towards doubt and worry. While you sense the burden of the day urgent down on you, keep in mind that you aren't wearing it by myself. I am with you, sharing the load and giving you the strength to retain regardless of matter in which you move. Irrespective of what you do, my love is going with you. It smiles the mild on your darkest moments, the comfort for your instances of sorrow, and the pleasure in your moments of triumph. It smiles, the only thing a good way to by no means depart you, in no way fade away due to the fact it's far rooted in the very essence of who you are. Permit my love be the foundation upon which you stand, allow or not, it's the supply of your electricity, the nicely from which you draw courage, and the mild that publications your way, and while the day is finished return to this love, locate rest in it, and understand that it will likely be there awaiting you with open palms and a heart complete of compassion. Remember that my love isn't always something you want to earn or attempt for. It's far freely given, a gift that has always been yours and continually might be. Just like the air you breathe, it is there, surrounding you, filling your lifestyles with that means and cause even when you are blind to it, my love is running within you, shaping you, guiding you closer to the path that results in true fulfillment. There may be moments while you would possibly doubt this, when the challenges you face seem insurmountable, and also you surprise when you have the energy to continue. But it smiles in these very moments that my love shines the brightest. Simply as a diamond is formed below tremendous pressure, so too are you, being shaped by means of the rigors you endure. Those demanding situations aren't intended to smash you, but to expose the power and resilience that lie within you. They may be possibilities to develop, to deepen your knowledge of who you are and of the boundless love I have for you inside the quiet areas between your mind. You may pay attention the whispers of my love, encouraging you to maintain going, to accept as true within the journey, even if the destination isn't always yet clear. This love is sort of a seed planted deep within your heart, taking root and growing more potent with each passing day. It blossoms inside the picks you are making, in the kindness you display to others, and in the manner you pick to see the arena around you. Each act of love you deliver to others is a mirrored image of the affection I've for you. It is like a ripple in a pond, spreading out, phrases touching the lives of these around you, and creating a sequence reaction of goodness and grace. Even the smallest act of kindness can have a profound effect, for it consists of with it the essence of my love, a love that is effective enough to exchange the international while you feel crushed. With the aid of the needs of lifestyles, take into account that you're no longer alone. My love is your refuge, your secure harbor within the typhoon. It is the anchor that holds you consistent when the whole lot else seems to be in flux. Regardless of how chaotic the sector round you can appear, inside my love you will usually discover peace. And when the day comes to an end, and you reflect on all which you have carried out, all which you have confronted, recognize that you have accomplished sufficient rest inside the understanding that you are cherished now, not for what you have got performed, but simply because you are. My love for you is not conditional. It does no longer depend on your successes or screw-ups. It is a constant, unchanging force, as a way to always be there, assisting you, uplifting you, and guiding you towards the person you are supposed to be. As you close your eyes and give up to sleep, let my love be the final idea that crosses your thoughts. Let it fill you with a deep sense of contentment and peace, knowing that regardless of what tomorrow may additionally carry, you may face it with the energy of a heart this is cherished beyond measure. The mild of a brand new day brings with it countless opportunities. Each morning is a chance to start anew, to take a breakthrough with the understanding that you are loved and guided. As you wake and stretch into the day, feel the strength of this love filling you, giving you the electricity and courage to face something comes your way. Life will gift you with choices, moments in which you have to determine which course to take. These selections may every so often sense daunting. However, recognize which you do not lead them to. By myself, my love is the compass on the way to continually point you in the right route. Even when the manner appears uncertain, agree within this internal guidance, for it's miles rooted in a know-how, a ways greater than your very own. There will be times while you are tested, moments when the challenges seem too wonderful and the road beforehand too steep, but it's miles in these very moments which you are closest to me, for it's miles when you are at your weakest that my strength can shine through you the maximum, like a mountain climber going through a hard ascent. Every step you are taking, no count number how small, brings you towards the summit. And even though the climb can be difficult, the view from the pinnacle, the expertise which you have conquered is well worth every ounce of attempt. In those moments of doubt, while worry threatens to weigh down, you switch inward and concentrate to the quiet voice of my love. It is a voice that tells you which you are capable, that you are strong, and which you are in no way. By myself, it is the voice that has been with you from the very start, in God gooing you, encouraging you, and reminding you that no matter what happens, you are deeply and profoundly cherished. As the day progresses, do not forget which you are, described by your successes or failures. The sector may also decide you based totally on what you acquire. However, I see the reality of who you're a being of endless well worth, no longer because of what you do, however due to who you are. My love for you isn't something you want to earn, it is a present freely given, and it is yours forever whilst you come upon others. Let my love float via you, be a beacon of light to folks who are lost within the darkness, a source of comfort to those who are in pain. Each act of kindness you provide is a mirrored image of the love that lives inside you, and as you give, so too will you receive. For romance is a cycle, an infinite loop that simplest grows stronger as it's far shared. And when the day comes to and quit, and you find yourself reflecting on all that has occurred, take into account that you are enough. You're loved now, not for what you have executed, however, without a doubt for being you. Permit this love be the remaining notion that crosses your thoughts as you drift into sleep, understanding that the next day is another day, every other opportunity to experience the fullness of my love. The journey you are on is considered one of discovery, of increase, and of deepening. Know how with every passing day you are learning greater about yourself, approximately the world around you, and approximately the depth of the affection that I've for you. It's far a love. This is steady, unwavering, and continually present, irrespective of in which you're or what you're going through. Recognize that you are in no way alone. My love is constantly with you, guiding you, protecting you, and providing you with the electricity to maintain transferring ahead even within the darkest moments. Whilst all hope seems misplaced, my love is there, a light that cannot be extinguished, a beacon with a view to always lead you domestic. So as you face each new day, accomplish that with the knowledge which you are loved beyond degree. Let this love be your foundation, your electricity, and your guide. And when the time comes with a purpose to rest, achieve this within the peace that comes from knowing which you are cherished, that you are valued, and that you are in no way by myself. I want you to experience the depth of my love, a love so profound that no impediment, no illness, no monetary problem, nor the lack of fabric matters or jobs should motive you fear. Understand that those are merely brief trials, passing storms meant to take a look at your clear up, to strengthen your spirit. I'm right here to cast off your exhaustion, to raise the load out of your shoulders so that you do not falter. Just as you're approximately to reach the summit, your destiny isn't something to be despised or abandoned, it smiles the very reason you have got continued so much, and I will ensure which you attain it. I am the best person who knows a way to defend you. Absolutely, I see the wishes of your heart, the desires hidden deep within you that you scarcely dare to voice, and while the time is proper, whilst the moment has arrived, I'm able to offer for you in approaches that exceed your understanding. There may be no want to hurry to force things to appear earlier than their time. Right here from my throne I receive the prayers and petitions of all individuals who intercede for you. Sure, many humans take care of you deeply, and they pray fervently in your existence and your circle of relatives, even when you experience most alone. If a person for your existence has chosen to shrink back from you, to disregard the price of on foot alongside, then you permit them go. Do now not beg for the affection of these who appearance down on you with conceitedness, as if they keep the key to your soul. You belong to me, and I do now not desire which will humble yourself to the point of basement, crawling for your knees for scraps of love that fall from people who maintain you in contempt. Your soul is precious to me, and in case you accept as true within my words, I'm able to drive away people who drag you into distress and do now not love you. I can raise you up in this kind of manner that after the ones who've wronged you notice what I've carried out on your lifestyles, they may weep in regret and sorrow. They will tremble, for they may apprehend the great worth you keep in my eyes, the enormous joy you will be living, and they will recognize that by means of my side you will have eternal lifestyles. However, as for them, what awaits is eternal punishment. I bless you for having concentrate to me. Recollect my words, keep your head held high. To your well worth is massive. I paid a high fee for your lifestyles. By no means overlook that. Inform me that you may no longer abandon your religion, that you'll stand company for your perception. Speak to me, write to me, inform me that you love me. Do not limit my strength, for I will carry out miracles some distance extra than you can imagine. Do not situation your faith to the reviews of others. Do now not mistakenly trust that my wonders are confined to the past. I do no longer perform miracles for individuals who use my phrase to boast and increase themselves else above others. Some fabricate marvels and shout their false authority to the arena. However, my Holy Spirit will in no way reside with the proud. I am capable of doing astonishing and supernatural matters in the hearts, which might be sincere, humble, and patient individuals who know the way to wait, and who while receiving my blessing recognize how to cherish it. I desire so as to be many of the few who dare to knock on my door with religion. There are numerous who knock and knock, but they suppose that no person is listening. Others knock and then flip away, just as I am approximately to open the door for them, and plenty of clearly santo knocking, altogether deceived by the enemy, who has convinced them that I do not love them, and that no miracle will ever occur in their lives. When you come to knock on my door, first make room to your coronary heart on your existence for the blessings which might be on their way. Inform the ones you believe that your blessing is coming quickly. Prepare yourself, get ready to receive what I've in shop for you. However, do no longer burden yourself with not possible debts, for that will simplest lead you again into the darkness. My advantages will arrive whole without the want for easy payments, pastimes, or more debts. I have a unique specific present for you, something that no person else can acquire, something that is meant handiest for you. Do not come asking me for what others have obtained, for what I've deliberate for you is some distance extra. Your religion and conviction are what is going to open the doors to my abundance. I can heal you completely, restore harmony in your home forever, and mend damaged friendships, and Relationships if that's what you preference I'm inclined and able to eliminate. Out of your body each dangerous habit every deadly vice for you were created and chosen to stay in freedom now not in bondage. To substances matters or other people the most effective one that has the proper to guide your lifestyles is me my task isn't always quick neither is it of this earth I choice so that you can be by using my side for eternity if I bless you with health intelligence prudence understanding and material things it's so you may also bless others and endure a good deal fruit for my kingdom you're clean forgiven, strengthened and uplifted I am hoping you've got believe me, which you are equipped to witness and acquire big and delightful miracles I need to look at dare to inform me that you agree with now which you have heard my phrases allow them to take root deep within your soul I want you to take into account that the course ahead even though it may be challenging is one I have laid out mainly for you every step you take every decision you are making is a part of a grander plan that I have crafted with care and precision except is true within this plan. Even when it seems doubtful or overwhelming recall I see the give up from the start and what might also appear as a detour or delay to you is in reality a vital part of your adventure. There are moments when the weight of the international may additionally feel too heavy and in those moments I need you to lean into my power now not your very own your human energy is limited but my energy is limitless like the roots of an exceptional tree that grow deeper and stronger in the face of the typhoon I'm making you resilient, unshakable able to resist something comes your way do not be afraid of the trials that come for they are refining you making you into the character I created you to be you notice every project is just like the hearth that purifies gold getting rid of the impurities and leaving at the back of something of greater price I am using these studies to form you to mildew you right into a vessel that can deliver my light into the sector the brighter the light the greater the darkness it is able to dispel. So do no longer worry the darkness rather shine brighter knowing that I am with you guiding you and empowering you to conquer keep in mind that I'm constantly close to nearer than you may believe you're by no means alone no longer even for a second whilst you feel misplaced flip to me and I can display you the manner while you feel weak name out to me and I can be your power. I'm the compass in order to guide you through the storm the anchor with a view to preserve you consistent whilst the waves crash in opposition to you and know this I've already prepared the victory for you the battles you face aren't supposed to defeat you but to illustrate my energy via you are more than a conqueror no longer because of your own competencies but due to the fact I combat for you with me by way of your facet no weapon fashioned against you may prosper the outcome has already been decided and it is to your want stroll forward with self-assurance knowing that I've already won the conflict I need you to feel the understanding of my protection surrounding you want a fort when the winds of doubt and worry try to shake your basis understand that I am the rock upon that you stand unmovable everlasting. No force no electricity on this global or beyond can penetrate the defend I've positioned. Round you your enemies may additionally accumulate and their voices might also upward thrust against you however they'll fall separately before my presence for I am your safe haven your stronghold a safe location in which no harm can touch you whenever you face a task on every occasion you stumble upon. Resistance see it no longer as a signal of failure however as proof of your development. The closer you get to the success of my guarantees the more the forces that oppose you may try to distract you to flip you far from the course I have set. But I inform you, stay steadfast, just as a tree grows more potent with every gust of wind, so too will your faith grow with each trial you triumph over. You're being prepared for something a ways extra than what you see now, something that calls for the energy and face up to resilience you are developing. Do now not be swayed by the voices of those who do not apprehend your adventure. They'll strive to tug you returned into the shadows from which you have emerged. However, I have called you into the mild. You no longer belong to the darkness, you're a child of the light. And with that comes the obligation to stroll in reality, to stay in love, and to stand company in religion whilst others shrink back after they reject you or disregard that it isn't always you they reject but me, and I will cope with them in my time, in my manner. You need only to keep your eyes on me, trusting that I am main you where you need to go. You could not continually apprehend the path I've chosen for you. However, this is where your faith comes into play. Religion is not approximately seeing the entire avenue in advance. It's miles approximately taking the next step even whilst you cannot see where it leads. It's miles approximately trusting that my hand is guiding you, that I'm on foot with you each step of the manner, and as you maintain on this journey you'll begin to look my hand in everything, in every detail, in each stumble upon, in each second. Not anything is by way of risk, the whole thing is part of the divine layout I've for your existence. I've already long passed before you, clearing the way, making ready the ground. What you notice as boundaries are merely opportunities for my power to be displayed to your life. Do not be afraid of the mountains that stand before you. I have given you the electricity to climb them, and whilst you attain the top you'll look returned and spot how every step, each battle changed into leading you to a higher region, to a greater expertise of my love and motive for you. I want you to recognize the monstrous fee which you maintain in my eyes. You're now not just any other soul amongst many. You're precise, crafted with cause, and cherished past measure. The arena may additionally try to define your worth by way of its personal improper requirements, but keep in mind that your value is not determined by human judgment. I have paid the best price for you, a fee that nobody else could ever pay. This alone ought to remind you of ways treasured you are to me, whilst you are tempted to examine yourself to others to measure your well-worth in opposition to what they've or what they do. Stop and keep in mind that I created you with a specific cause and thoughts. Nobody else can satisfy the role that I've designed for you. Your adventure is yours alone, and it is an adventure to be able to lead you to the success of my promises. If you accept as true with me and stay the route, do not allow envy or lack of confidence to cloud your vision. You're extra than sufficient, exactly as you are, because I am with you. There can be instances while you feel beaten by the load of your calling, when the street in advance appears too hard to undergo. In those moments I want you to keep in mind that I am your energy. You do not should carry this burden on my own, just as a shepherd carries his sheep. I will carry you whilst you are weary. Lean on me and I will provide you with rest. I'm able to renew your spirit, refresh your soul, and fill you with the courage to hold shifting forward. Do now not be afraid to attain out to me, to speak to me, to percentage with me the deepest longings and fears of your heart. I am no longer distant or unapproachable. I am close to, nearer than your very breath. I pay attention, every whisper, every prayer, even the ones you battle to position into phrases, and that I reply not just with answers, however with a love that transcends expertise. I am with you always, and my presence is your finest assurance, which you are by no means alone. In the days to come you may see My hand pass in ways with a view to astonish. You I am not restricted through time via occasions or through human expectancies. My power knows no bounds. And that I pleasure in doing the impossible. For individuals who consider in me however recall the miracles I perform, aren't for show their expressions of my love and strength supposed to draw you towards me to deepen your religion and to screen my glory as you enjoy those miracles. Don't forget the supply of your advantages. It is simple to become caught up in the gifts and overlook the giver. However, I need you to maintain your eyes on me. Allow your gratitude go with the flow from a coronary heart that is targeted on my love, no longer just my provision. And as you receive, consider to present to bless others with the abundance I pour into your lifestyles. For its miles in giving that you will locate even greater pleasure and fulfillment. I need you to embody the fullness of what I've in keep for you. The advantages that I am preparing are now not only for your gain but for the gain of those around you. You're a vessel via which my love and charm will float to others. When I bless you, it is so that you can also emerge as a blessing to many. Remember that your existence has a ripple effect, touching others in ways you could not even comprehend. Every act of kindness, every phrase of encouragement, each prayer you provide in my name carries with it the energy to transform lives. You might not continually see the impact you are having, but consider that I'm the use of you in methods that are a ways past your comprehension. Just as a single drop of water creates ripples that enlarge throughout an entire pond, so too does your faithfulness create waves of alternate that reach further than you could consider. Do not underestimate the significance of your actions, regardless of how small they will appear. Every step of obedience, each second of religion is part of a far larger plan that I am unfolding in and via your life. There may be times while you are called to step out in faith, to take risks that seem daunting. In the one's moments, keep in mind that I'm with you, guiding you, and that nothing is impossible with me, simply because the eagle spreads its wings and soars excessive above the earth. Carried via the wind, so too will you rise above the challenges you face, lifted by my spirit. Do not be afraid to take that soar of religion, for I am the wind under your wings, and I can convey you to heights you by no means concept possible. The better you pass, the clearer your imaginative and prescient will emerge, as you may begin to see things from my perspective, to understand the bigger photograph of what I am doing for your life. The matters that when seemed overwhelming will seem small and insignificant, while considered from the heights to which I'm taking you. You will see that the boundaries you feared had been nothing greater than stepping stones. Location there to elevate you to the next stage of your journey. And as you leap, do now not overlook individuals who are still struggling on the ground. Attain out to them, elevate them up, and help them to look the capacity within themselves. You're not called to walk this route on my own. You are part of a more community, a family of believers who are all journeying together in the direction of the identical vacation spot. Guide each other, encourage one any other, and share the benefits that I have given you. Bear in mind too that the journey is not continually approximately velocity. There could be times while you need to pause to rest and to reflect on how a ways you have come. Those moments of rest aren't wasted time, they're critical on your growth and renewal. Just as the land wishes time to lie fallow before it may produce a bountiful harvest, so too do you need moments of stillness to prepare for the subsequent season of fruitfulness. In those quiet times, draw near to me, and I can fill you with my peace, my strength, and my wisdom for the adventure ahead. Keep in mind that every season has Its purpose there are instances for sowing, and times for reaping, times for constructing, and instances for ready. Do not rush the system, for there's a divine timing in all things, simply as the farmer waits patiently for the harvest, understanding that the seeds planted will eventually undergo fruit. So too should you trust in my timing. The delays you revel in aren't denials, however, are getting ready you for the fullness of what I have promised. Persistence is a virtue that strengthens your spirit and deep deeds your religion in ways that nothing else can. In the moments of waiting, allow yourself to grow in information and know how use this time to draw toward me, to seek my face and to concentrate to my voice. I'm usually talking, however, it's miles in the stillness within the quiet moments that you will hear me most. Truly my information is like a deep properly. The extra you draw from it, the extra you will discover. Let your roots grow deep in my word, for it's going to sustain you through every season of your life. The deeper your roots, the stronger you will stand whilst the storms come, and whilst the time is right you will see the culmination of your hard work. The harvest will come, and it is going to be plentiful, a ways beyond what you could have imagined. But bear in mind the fruits aren't just for you, they're to be shared. I have blessed you so you may be a blessing to others. As you supply, you will receive even more. This is the law of my nation. The extra you pour out, the greater you may be filled. It's far in giving that you will discover genuine pleasure and achievement. Do not maintain again in worry or selfishness, for I'm your company and my sources are endless. Believe that as you provide, I'm able to supply all your needs in keeping with my riches in glory. You are not referred to as to stay in lack or shortage, however, in abundance. This abundance isn't always just cloth, it's far in abundance of love, peace, joy, and motive. Those are the proper treasures of my kingdom, treasures that no person can take from you as you stroll on this abundance. Permit, it's a sworn statement to others of my goodness and faithfulness. Your lifestyles is a reflection of my glory, a dwelling testimony of what I will do in and through those who accept as true within me. Permit your mild shine earlier than others, so that they'll see your suitable works and glorify your Father in heaven. You're a beacon of hope, a vessel of my grace, and through you many will come to recognize me and revel in my love. Realize that I am with you every step of the way. I have long gone earlier than you to put together the way, and I walk beside you as your consistent partner. You're by no means by myself, and you in no way will be. My love for you is everlasting, unchanging, and immeasurable. Rest in that love, knowing that nothing can separate you from it. Not height nor intensity nor another power can come between us. You're mine and I am yours all the time. Permit my love be the basis of everything you do. Let it guide your thoughts, your actions, and your interactions with others. My love is not merely a sense, it's far a pressure, a electricity that may transform even the toughest of hearts. When you allow my love to flow through you, it brings restoration, recuperation, and peace to each scenario. It is through love which you will conquer the demanding situations in advance, for love is the best of all virtues, the maximum effective weapon in your non-secular arsenal. Whilst you stumble upon hard people or hard circumstances, keep in mind that it's miles love, so one can conquer love individuals who are difficult to like. For in doing so you mirror my coronary heart. It is simple to like folks that love you, however actual energy lies in loving those who have wronged you, folks who misunderstand you, and people who stand towards you. This sort of love is not of this international. It comes from me, and it is through this love that you may shine the brightest. Do now not be discouraged. Recommended whilst your love isn't always straight away again or identified love isn't always about getting something and go back. It smiles about giving just as I have given. To you my love for you is unconditional, and that I call you to like others with that equal selfless love as you do. You'll locate that your very own coronary heart grows more potent, more resilient and greater attuned to my spirit. The extra you provide, the more you'll be filled, for my love is a never-ending flow that flows from my heart to yours in moments of uncertainty while you are unsure of what to do or wherein to turn. Allow love be your guide. Ask yourself, what would love do? And you may discover the answer. Love usually seeks the best for others, always forgives, usually hopes, and usually perseveres. It's far patient and kind, not resentful, arrogant, or proud. When you live in love, you live in me, for I am love, and when you stay in me, you're never alone, never without hope, by no means without motive. The sector can also attempt to inform you that love is susceptible, that it is naive or silly, but I inform you like is the best power in life. It become love that brought you into being, love that sustains you, and love to be able to carry you via to the stop. Never underestimate the energy of love, for it smiles the very essence of who I'm, and who you're referred to is to be. Let love be the banner that you convey, the track that you sing, the mild which you shine inside the darkness. As you include this love, you will begin to see the world via my eyes. You'll see the splendor in each soul, the potential in every coronary heart, and the opportunity for redemption in each lifestyles. No one is past my attain, and no one is beyond my love. I'm calling you to be my palms, and featuring to hold this love to the farthest corners of the earth, to the humans in places that need it maximum. This is your venture, your cause, and I might be with you every step of the way, equipping you, empowering you, and surrounding you with my love. I have positioned others around you, partners on the same course who share on this calling. Collectively you form a body, each with a particular function, every contributing to the complete. Just as the human body has many parts, each with its own function, so too does my frame, the body of believers. You are all connected, interdependent, and collectively you mirror my fullness to the world. Fee the relationships I've placed on your life, for they're no longer by using danger. All of us you come upon, every bond you form is a part of my divine plan. Encourage each other, construct each different up, and carry each difference burdens in doing so that you fulfill the law of affection. There might be times when you will need the electricity and assist of others, and times when they will want yours. This mutual guide is a gift, a reflection of my love operating through you to meet the wishes of others. Whilst you face difficulties, do now not isolate yourself. Attain out to those I have located for your existence. Allow them to talk fact into your situation, to hope with you, to face with you. In religion there is exquisite power in cohesion, in coming together in my call, for where two or three are amassed, there I'm inside the midst of them. In those moments of fellowship my presence could be tangible, my peace will be overwhelming, and my steerage will be clean. Consider two of the words you speak to others. Your words carry weight, they've the energy to accumulate or tear down, to heal or to wound. Let your phrases be seasoned with grace, full of kindness and understanding. Talk existence into the lives of these round you, for phrases are seeds, so as to endure fruit of their time. What you sow in love you may acquire in abundance. Be a source of encouragement, a beacon of hope, a voice of reality in a international that so frequently speaks in darkness and depression. There may be moments while your course intersects with people who are hurting, folks who are lost, and those who sense they have no wish. I need you to be my mild in their darkness, to provide them the desire that can only be located in me, to no longer underestimate the impact you can have on a unmarried life a phrase spoken in love, a gesture of kindness, a prayer presented in religion can change the direction of someone's life. You could not see the full impact of your movements, but consider that I am running through you in approaches you can't even believe in as you pour out my love to others. I can keep to pour into you. My love is inexhaustible, by no means ending. And the extra you supply, the extra you may get hold of. Permit this waft of affection be like a river constantly moving, continuously refreshing, bringing life anywhere it goes. Do now not hold lower back, for there is no restrict to what I can do through a heart that is absolutely surrendered to me, a coronary heart. This is inclined to love without conditions, without worry, and without reservation. Understand that during all of this I am with you. I've long gone before you. I walk beside you, and I can deliver up the rear, making sure that nothing is lost. Believe in my presence, rely upon my energy, and be assured in my love. You are by no means by myself, for I am your God and you're my cherished. Allow your heart remain open to the instructions I'm teaching you along the way. Life is not a instantly course, it is a winding road, packed with surprising turns, challenges, and opportunities for boom. Embody each moment, understanding that I'm the use of every enjoy to form you into the individual I created you to be. There's not anything wasted in my plan. Every joy, every sorrow, every victory, and every setback is part of the extra story I am writing in your life. Every now and then the instructions I teach you will come through worry via the refining fires of trial and adversity. These aren't meant to harm you, however, to purify you, to do away with the impurities that preclude you from becoming all that you are intended to be. Simply as gold is refined within the furnace, so too will your faith be purified, your character reinforced, and your cause clarified. Accept as true with that I'm with you in the fire, that I'm able to now not permit it consume you, but rather I will use it to carry forth something beautiful and enduring. In these instances of trying out, it's far clean to experience, beaten to marvel, if you have the strength to undergo. However, I need you to remember that my grace is sufficient for you while you are vulnerable. Then you are strong, because my energy is made best for your weak spot. You do not need to rely on your personal power, for I am your electricity. Lean into me and I will deliver you via I will give you the patience you want, the patience to wait, and the religion to agree with that I am working all matters collectively for your accurate allow move of the want to control every thing of your existence. Surrender to my will, for my plans for you're a long way extra than something you may consider for yourself. I see the give up from the starting, and I realize the path so that it will lead you to the fulfillment of your purpose. There can be instances whilst you do no longer recognize, while the way seems dark and the destiny unsure. In those moments, believe in my coronary heart. Accept as true within my love, and believe that I am guiding you even whilst you cannot see the way forward. Permit me to mildew you, to form you in step with my layout. This manner can be uncomfortable at instances, as I cast off the difficult edges and reshape regions of your existence that do now not align with my will. However, realize that I am doing this out of love, because I see the masterpiece that you have become. You are my workmanship, created in Christ Jesus to do appropriate works which I organized earlier, so one can do now not face up to my hand. Alternatively, yield to my shaping, knowing that the completed product will be something some distance extra beautiful and best than you may realize. Wish is the anchor for your soul company and comfy, retaining you consistent in the midst of life's storms. This wish isn't always a wishful wondering, but a assured expectation of the good things of promised you keep directly to this wish even if the whole lot round you seems to be falling aside, for I'm trustworthy and I will satisfy my promises to you in due time. Permit this wish preserve you, supplying you with the electricity to persevere and the braveness to stand whatever lies in advance. As you maintain onto this desire, let it illuminate the route before you, guiding you through the uncertainties and demanding situations that lie in advance. Desire isn't always just dream, but a dwelling respiration force that propels you forward, providing you with the courage to take the following step even when the manner is doubtful. This wish is anchored in me, in my promises, in my unchanging nature. I am the equal yesterday, today, and for all time, and my plans for you are suitable plans to offer you a future full of hope. In this journey you will come upon moments where doubt attempts to creep in which the whispers of the enemy try to sow seeds of fear and uncertainty in your coronary heart. But I remind you to restoration your eyes on me, to keep your consciousness at the reality of my word, and to stand company within the faith that I've positioned inside you. Doubt can also come, but it does not have to take root. It's far a fleeting shadow, dispelled by way of the mild of my presence and the reality of who I am. Let your religion be your defend, shielding you from the arrows of doubt that seek to pierce your soul. Religion isn't always simply believing while things are clean, but trusting in me while the street is difficult and the future appears uncertain. It is in those moments of checking out that your faith is refined, becoming more potent, more resilient, and more deeply rooted in me. Faith is the substance of factors hoped for, the proof of things not seen. It is the foundation upon that you stand, the anchor that holds you company amidst the storms of existence. As you walk via religion, not by means of sight, you'll begin to see my hand in every element of your lifestyles. The small, apparently insignificant moments are regularly where I'm doing my best. Paintings do now not despise the day of small beginnings, for it's far in those humble starts off evolved that I lay the basis for the excellent things to return. Agree within my timing, for it's far perfect, and recognize that I am orchestrating every issue of your lifestyles in keeping with my divine plan. There will be instances whilst you are known as to step out of your comfort region, to transport into locations which can be unexpected or even uncomfortable. Those are the moments while your faith will be stretched, while you will want to depend upon me extra than ever earlier. Then do now not worry these steps, for I'm with you. I have already long gone before you to put together the way, and that I could be with you each step of the journey. The direction may be narrow and the manner may be steep, but I'm your manual, your protector, and your issuer in those moments of stepping out. Keep in mind that you are not on my own. I have located others in this course with you, companions who will walk alongside you, offering guide, encouragement, and prayer. Lean on them simply as they may lean on you. Collectively you're stronger, greater, resilient, and more able to pleasant the calling I have positioned on your lives. The journey isn't meant to be walked on my own. It is a shared enjoy, one in which you may develop, examine, and become more like me through your interactions with others. Permit your coronary heart be stuffed with pleasure. Joy is not depending on your circumstances. It smiles, a deep abiding feel of contentment and peace that comes from understanding you're in my arms, that I am in manage, and that my plans for your desirable. This pleasure is your energy, permitting you to stand every day with self-belief and courage, knowing that you are loved, cherished, and guided by means of me. Allow this pleasure be a regular companion, a light in the darkest of times, a reminder that regardless of what occurs, you are deeply cherished and cared for by using me. Joy isn't just a fleeting emotion, However, a profound kingdom of being that comes from understanding that you are comfortable in my love and motive. It is a wellspring that bubbles up from within, fresh your soul and giving you the power to persevere through something demanding situations you can face even when the world around you seems bleak. This joy will sustain you, sporting you through the valleys and leading you to the mountaintops. As you convey this pleasure inside you, it will overflow into the lives of those round you. Others will see the light in on your eyes, the peace on your spirit, and they'll be interested in it. This pleasure is contagious. It spreads and multiplies as you proportion it with others in an international pact with ache and suffering. Your pleasure will stand out as a beacon of desire, a testament to the strength of my love working to your lifestyles. Do not be afraid to let your pleasure be visible. It smiles, a present from me supposed to be shared with the arena. But consider, pleasure does not imply the absence of pain. There could be instances while you will walk through hard seasons, while sorrow and worry are available. In those times, maintain on for your joy, for it smiles in those very moments that it becomes most effective. Pleasure inside the midst of suffering is a declaration of faith, a declaration which you believe in my goodness even when situations say in any other case. It's far as a desire to consider that I am working all things together in your proper, even while you can't see how in those difficult seasons I am mainly close to you. I'm the one who catches each tear, who feels each ache of your heart. I do not abandon you in your ache. I walk with you via it, imparting consolation, electricity and peace. There may be no pain too deep, no sorrow too extremely good that I can't heal. Deliver your burdens to me, lay them at my feet, and permit me to hold them for you. I will provide you with rest to your soul, peace that surpasses all information, and pleasure that endures even within the face of sorrow. As you consider in me, you may see how I bring beauty from the ashes of your life, how I flip mourning into dancing and sorrow into joy. What may seem like the stop is frequently simply the beginning of something new and beautiful that I am creating to your existence. Trust in my timing and understand that I am operating even while you cannot see it. I am the God of redemption, and I will restore to you what has been misplaced, making it even extra beautiful and significant than earlier. Than hold to walk in religion, desire and love, and allow these be the guiding concepts of your lifestyles. Religion to consider in what you cannot see, desire to undergo through the demanding situations, and love to hold you and those round you via each trial. Those three will preserve you, guide you, and lead you to the fulfillment of all that I've promised, and via it all recognize that I am with you each step of the manner, cheering you on, lifting you up, and carrying you ahead into the superb future I've organized for you. Amen.